Holy shit. Yo, Envy, I thought you were about to justice knee your way to the
I would
into the
never.
cosmos, dude.
I would never, bro. They'd never catch me lacking like that. Oh, hey, I didn't do it to myself for the record. Oh. Okay, alright, I can't say anything about that one. Unfortunately, they got me.
Hey, what's up, Nine Moons? It is your favorite one-handed gamer, Don't Care Bear, here to do something a little new in the Nine Moons world. We are going to be doing our first ever game review, and we're going to be starting off with a recently released beat-em-up title called Marvel Cosmic Invasion. So sit down, strap in, and let's check out this gem of a game. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is an overall joy to experience, from single-player solo sessions to the marvelous mayhem of 4-player local online co-op. The pixel art style, immersive sound effects, and classic arcade music are great for nostalgia lovers and new players alike. Online co-op via Steam Remote Play was seamless across multiple sessions from 2 players to 4 players, and really adds a nice option to the multiplayer mix. The story mode and arcade mode offer great replayability and a variety of challenge and difficulty levels. The arcade mode modifiers that you unlock via the Cosmic Matrix, the in-game unlock system that allows you to unlock additional lore, color palette swaps for the cast of characters, and the previously mentioned arcade mode modifiers.
Oh shit, look at this Wolverine palette, bro.
I will not say what that looks like to me.
Oh, okay.
What
Okay.
does that look like? Wait, 1 second. Does Venom have the semen demon? Hold on. No, he
Vanish into
doesn't.
dark.
With these modifiers, you can add additional twists to the arcade mode, such as constantly depleting HP that only comes back when you take down enemies, to unlimited continues for a more casual experience.
No refill.
Ooh, we gotta get the no refill, right?
Oh my god. Envy's a massive,
Fight for your
bro.
What do you mean?
We'll see. We'll check it out. You know what? We'll be able to spam some supers, but it's hard mode, so you know it's a balancing act. We also don't refill our own HP, which I don't know if that means Wolverine is just cooked or what, but we'll see.
Wolverine just loses his ability.
Yeah, he just loses. Oh, that would be crazy, dude.
It's not without quirks, however, and there are some notable user experience angles that could use some polish. In our multiplayer sessions via Steam Remote Play, one of the silliest quirks was that if a player paused the game, player 1 slot had control over certain aspects of the menu no matter who initiated the pause. This was particularly noticeable when trying to use the character move list. Player 1 had control over the left bumper and right bumper tab functions, as well as the up and down scrolling functions. That being said, I don't think it's game breaking or too problematic, just in need of some polish. Another minor issue I had was that something did feel a little shallow about the moveset variety and use cases for certain abilities like characters with flight. Outside of the occasional stage hazard, most of the game, the flight ability does not offer much additional utility or advantage, which makes it feel a little underwhelming. I will add the caveat that there are additional opportunities to use the flight mechanic in creative ways in single player versus the chaos of multiplayer.
Don't need the old spider sense to figure out there's trouble downtown. Watch out, these bugs have been sent by
Oh
Nihilus
yeah.
himself.
Dive kick.
Adding on to the shallow feeling was a lack of variety of tools needed outside of the specific level-based challenge missions in the story mode. The game is okay with you picking your favorite hero and using them from start to finish, which I won't hold against it, though I will say that having the option for further depth in the story mode similar to arcade modifiers would be a great addition in further updates if the game continues to receive support. The same cannot be said about arcade mode. This is where the depth seems to be lurking. By playing through the game and completing the story mode challenges, you'll get tokens that can be used to unlock arcade modifiers in the Cosmic Matrix we discussed earlier. Alongside a difficulty setting for the arcade mode, the modifiers offer variety for the hardcore difficulty seekers and casual runners alike. The other benefit is that all of these unlocks are available with a bit of in-game playtime and are not locked behind microtransactions or an in-game storefront. This really lends to the classic arcade vibes and is especially reminiscent of early arcade titles ported to the home entertainment systems like the SNES or Sega Genesis.
Get his ass.
Oh,
Nuke
there's a
him.
nuke.
Get his ass.
Bro's getting jumped. Life threatens. Yeah, I bet, bro.
Overall, this game is a ton of fun, and I would highly recommend giving it a shot if you like Marvel characters and are looking for your next fix, or if you're a fan of the beat 'em up genre. This has something for everyone, so ping your friends, fire up Marvel Cosmic Invasion, and bash baddies in true classic beat 'em up fashion.
It's one of these aim bucket heads.
Did he just do the Ultraman pose just now? What the heck?
Nah, blood. I'm out of here.
We're also introducing our totally unique rating systems. Going to be 0 to 9 moons for a 10-point scale. As we now roll through into the final rating and thoughts from our 9 moons panelists. We have some fun pseudonyms for everybody. It's going to be a great time. And honestly, this game is really good. We really enjoyed it. My personal review, coming from the thoughts that we just heard, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 9. Straight off the rip. It is a really good game. I think it's worth your time. Great by yourself, great with a bunch of friends. There's 2 good things right there. It's really, really awesome. So it's going to get an 8 out of 9, but I also think that the current UX bugs with some of the Steam Remote Play things and some of the depth stuff, it definitely brings it down a little bit for me. So we're giving it that 8 out of 9. Moving into the panelists themselves, we're going to start off with our most critical review, and it's going to come from 9 Moon's own Disappointed Dad, starting off with a 7 out of 9. So this is our most critical review, but it's still batting pretty high on the average here. The reason being is, compared to other personal beat 'em up favorite in the genre, Dragon's Crown, Disappointed Dad feels like the entry is strong, but lacks some of the replayability and customization options that make the older competitors stand above the newcomer here. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up for Disappointed Dad and move on to our second panelist, the 9 Moons Goon, who also really enjoyed this game. And is going to throw it a solid 8 out of 9 moons here. And the reason being is offering a solid Marvel cast that doesn't focus on Marvel Cinematic Universe characters is great. But the ultimate tipping point is having 2 of the Goon's top 10 comic heroes of all time on the roster, and that's going to be Beta Ray Bill and Ghost Rider. Obviously, in this case, it's Cosmic Ghost Rider for this iteration, but Ghost Rider in all of his flavors still counts for the 9 Moons Goon, and we love to see that. Speaking of how it is, and someone who might not give you the whole truth, but is still awesome, is our next 9 Moons panelist, 9 Moons' own, greatest of all time, GOAT in Denial. Loved the Marvel flavor beat 'em up, but again, another older comparison, another older, longer in the tooth game. Castle Crashers comes into comparison, bringing it down from that 9 of 9 down to an 8 of 9. So it just barely falls short of that greatness. With that, we're going to move into our final panelist for this review, our external independent reviewer that's not necessarily affiliated with 9 Moons, Miss Bashful Face. And she's our most charitable reviewer here. And I'm going to go ahead and give you her thoughts. 9 out of 9 moons. She really enjoyed the game and thinks that game reviews deserve higher scores overall because games are great and she's a gamer that loves games. That's going to bring us to the final average rating across the panel, not just the individual score that I gave it, but we were going to average this out with the panel every time. And yeah, that's going to bring this one, adding everything together, tabulating all those scores, we're going to get an average of 8 out of 9 moons. Yeah, with that being said, I'm your favorite one-handed gamer, Don't Care Bear, and from all of us here at 9 Moons, this has been our first game review of Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Hope you enjoy it, gamers, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.